All right, guys, welcome back. We've got some great news here today. As you can see, I was just searching around the internet and I found this a potential official Lego Twin Towers set. You can see World Trade Center Twin Towers and Visa International Hotel being built in 1979. Take a little look at some of the images of that. That is when what it was originally called the Visa International Hotel during its construction. Somebody said that the Visa International Hotel should be facing the other way. No, I think that's correct, because if you look at it from this angle, as long as the North Tower is on the left, with the antenna, it would be the correct way. But this is definitely a cool set. You can see this was in the Lego Ideas, which is something that Lego started, honestly, probably like 7 or 8 years ago. It's kind of new. Like when I was younger, they didn't have anything like this, but honestly, it's probably been about 6 or 7 years since they've done this. I haven't really followed Lego very much the past, 8 or 9 years. Either way, it did reach 10,000 supporters. You can see this. This was from a month ago from the creator of this. The idea behind the Lego Ideas is like just normal people create Lego sets and then pitch them to Lego, and then they take them and make them an actual set and sell them. We were getting very close to 10,000 votes for this Lego set of the World Trade Center Twin Towers. And he's just saying he wants to thank everyone, and possibly this ends up happening, because once you reach 10,000, I guess it ends up possibly going to a review. You can see congratulations on the 10,000 supporters for this project. And what happens now? This project moves from the idea stage to the review stage. A Lego review board composed of designers, project managers, and other key members will examine the idea, will build concept models, and determine if the concept meets our high standards for what it takes to be a Lego product. So certainly this is a beautiful Lego set, and we would expect this to happen. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed with the scale of it, but when it comes to these Lego Idea sets, they normally keep them very small. Another thing that's pretty annoying with Lego is just the price in general of Lego seems to be rising. Either way, I do like the idea of the Visa International Hotel, which when the collapse happened, it was called the Marriott. The Marriott took over the naming rights sometime in the late 80s, early 90s, and that's what it would be. That's the hotel right next to it. So that would be a cool idea. I'm guessing it would probably cost, I don't know how many pieces it is. It doesn't look like it's very big. I wish it was a little bit bigger. You can see there is a crazy scale model. I mean, look at the scale of that right next to a minifigure. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine that. That's just the North Tower with the antenna. That wouldn't also be the South Tower. That would have to be a 10,000 piece set. One of the things that's interesting, I thought they definitely would have made a bigger Twin Tower set, in the knockoff version of Legos, the Lepin, where it's a lot cheaper. And I mean, that would be sweet if they did something like that, but I haven't seen anything. You can see there is this skyscraper collection. So both of those Twin Towers right there. It costs, what is that, €7.99? Yeah, that's just the instructions. I don't know how much that actually costs, but that's not official Lego. I know people get very annoyed when they need it to be officially Lego. I mean, personally, I kind of lost the love for Legos when they came out with a Star Wars set that cost $34.99 and it had 72 pieces or something. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Come on. The set takes you a minute to build and it costs $35, and then they're like, oh, it's because of inflation. It's way too expensive. It's too much money. But something like this, if they actually do it, the Twin Towers with the Visa International Hotel, it would probably cost $99.99. Just so basically $100. That's what it would retail for, in my estimation. And then I also saw these things. I mean, these are kind of cool. They just 3D print these. The issue with this, though, I mean, they're pretty large. The only problem is, where is the base for them? What are they, just loose? Do they just come loose and you have to set them up somehow? I guess so. The other issue with these, when you look at them and examine them, there's no way to make these light up at night, which is a big issue if you were to acquire, both of these to display them, where, you can't even put little slits in there. Or I guess maybe you can put slits in, but either way, you can see it's all like blacked out. There's no way to light up the interior of them. I thought those were kind of I mean, those are kind of interesting, I guess. And then that actually is a legitimate, yeah, that's a definitely custom made for sure. I mean, that would cost in terms of parts, just the twin towers I'm talking about. I mean, that's probably 15, maybe $2,000, maybe even more, unless you use Lepin. Then it's probably like 400 or 500, honestly, just depending. But either way, I did want to talk about that. So maybe this will end up happening. One of the other things I want to talk about, I saw on my Discord that I guess somebody shared one of my one of the other things I wanted to talk about. I guess I saw this on my Discord. Somebody shared one of my videos or screen recorded one of my videos and posted it as a TikTok, and it got 900K views. Now, obviously, you're not making any money off of TikTok, but that did get me thinking maybe I should create a TikTok channel and just post, potential like video clips from my 9/11 videos, maybe some from my older Titanic videos. The other problem is I am a little bit busy in terms of making videos every day. So if anybody wants to do that, I would outsource it to where somebody just, record my videos, or I'll send you clips and you upload them periodically on a TikTok channel, and I'll give you some money. I'll pay you maybe in H-bar or Cardano or Shiba Inu or something like that. Because I do think, with the TikTok, you're trying to get bigger. It's just hard because those views are just so fake. Like, even if I did create a channel and was like trying to funnel people to YouTube, if you get like, let's say 1 million views on a TikTok video, how many of those people are actually even going to care that, oh, go to my YouTube channel and actually check out the full video? Maybe 100 out of 1 million. So it does seem kind of like a waste of time. Like, having TikTok followers is just a waste. I mean, the last time I even had TikTok was like probably during the pandemic 3 years ago. I just think it's a cancer cell, but that's just my opinion. I mean, certainly you can get very easy views off of it, and it's probably the easiest way to blow up. But if you guys don't know, those people that have millions of views on TikTok, they'll probably get like $1 from it. I'm kind of exaggerating, but it's just, there's no way to market TikTok, right? Because the clips are 15 seconds, 30 seconds. You can't put a 15-second ad in front of a 30-second clip. But people use TikTok to get bigger because if you just dry upload to YouTube, let's say you're starting a channel with no clout, you're not, it's so hard to grow. It's almost impossible to grow just off of long form content alone. I wasn't monetized for a year. So I was uploading videos for a year before I even got monetized. So that's just the idea of people trying to start YouTube. It's like, dude, it's just a ridiculous commitment. Maybe you'll get lucky. I mean, I've seen stories where people get, oh my God, it's Christmas. I got 3 million views on my first video, but obviously that is 1 in 1 million. But either way, that's just the idea. Maybe I should be posting these clips, and it would just be completely reposted videos. Like I would not film anything. It would just be my YouTube videos, short form content on TikTok, and then maybe I'll get more people to go to the YouTube channel because that's where I want to funnel people. Obviously, you're not going to make anything off of TikTok. But either way, guys, I just wanted to go over this potential Lego set. You hope they don't nix this. Lego has been known to stay away. I mean, it's weird. They think the Twin Towers are a controversial topic. They're just buildings. I really don't understand that. And this was this was when the hotel was going up, so it was in the 70s. It was nowhere near 2001. I think that they tried to make it like they tried to have the construction on the hotel as a way to minimize, like, oh, it's the Twin Towers. Yeah, but it's early. Maybe this will get passed. I don't know. We'll have to see. But it is a cool idea, and there are some alternatives if you did want to get a Lego Twin Towers set, but none from Lego. This would be the one from Lego because it is Lego Ideas, and it would have to pass through a process, but it does have 10,000 supporters, so at least they'll take a look at it, and we'll have to see if it does end up happening. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on X. Link to that's always in the description.